I had nothing better to do.
Hey, Bigfoot, you should do a hitless one if I can. Okay, what if I don't believe it?
If we want proof, Bigfoot, stream it.
Strip. Strip. Strip.
I don't condone of this.
Never. Ever.
I don't condone to this.
Okay. CCP is here. Philip Vaughn? The guy named Philip Vaughn. William Vaughn. Yes.
We just jumped off a building. Yeah. Yeah, on Fallout 4 I jumped off a building and I lived.
Why are people playing such obscure games today?
Because I had no other games to play.
Gabe's playing Modern Warfare, which I find Do you have the DLC for it?
Getting tired yet?
Yes. That's probably What's your opinions on the
Trust me. No sign of him now.
It's a beautiful. It definitely deserves the best. That's impeccable. How? It is not that hot in the UK. How? How hot is it in England? How hot is it in England? There is no way. England. It's hotter than Florida.
As he's proven wrong.
First mistake, last mistake.
The new game clip. I keep thinking this house is an armor YouTuber. Okay, how did the USS Independence kill a Lachlan initiator? How? I need a good argument to why the Lachlan initiator died. Because there is no way.
Come back! I was having fun.
No.
Same. I wanted that white armor. I wanted that.
He doesn't even give you armor. He gives you a...
Die, sorry.
You don't even get the white dye from killing him.
Yeah, you do.
No, you get it from a dye trader north of...
No.
Forgot the name of the town.
You get the white dye from killing him.
Oh, there's a new update for DayZ. Gabe, can you check that? When you're... because I know you have the DayZ wiki.
I think it's righteous punishment. It's like a white, gold, and black one.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the pure white one.
No, not the pure white. The white, gold, black. You get the one from killing him. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dyes for face armor. And a fitting, sword sheath. Oh, Alex! Hi, gay man.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubble gum and them all out of ass.
Yeah, that was a good one, I must admit. at Chaka's grave and play the flute. Yes! Dirge is a fallen force. Okay, cool. Okay, I got iffy item exploration, iffy item sword complete, medium plus complete, and 88% energy regular. Did I not purchase ones in black and white armor there? In a second.
Wonder where you're at, Slinker.
Nope.
Nope, that's me. Love the
There's
sound
no
of thunder.
storms overhead of Florida.
Alright. How have I not done this one? I'm disappointed in myself.
You can't hear my PlayStation.
No.
No, can you hear mine?
This sounds like a fucking jet engine, and I can hear it through my headset.
I can hear mine if you want that. It's loud as shit. T4 is ready to take off.
Just don't want to start having any overheating issues.
I once had one that almost burned down.
Really?
It was smoking! Yeah. Not
Jesus
nice, not good
Christ.
times.
You know,
I
it'd be
think
nice if
on
they
this
didn't
fucking
make it
brisket
so.
on there would be perfect.
You know, it'd be great if they wouldn't make the thing really fucking hard to get into.
Thor,
Like
chill your shit! God! Thor should chill his shit for once. Thor. Where?
My nice and now is so ballsy. No, spawn host. Why? Forky. Step into a world of music made just for you. Premium is your music your way.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
That's wicked.
I know, right?
That's absolutely wacky bonkers. Holy shit.
That's totally like. Oh no.
I still haven't got 20 records. I'm mildly disappointed with myself.
It's okay.
It's not okay, I need a trophy.
Then you go get the trophy. Don't be disappointed in yourself. You get the trophy.
Okay, it's somewhere in this building. Now there it is.
Alex. Alex. Time to suit up, gentlemen. The diamond.
Oh, it's just Hammer. Look over there. You see that? It's the diamond.
The diamond.
Man, I fucking decided to just quit on Apex completely.
Good.
Understandable. Look, at least more bugs than actual fucking bug fixes.
Exactly.
That's just most
Bro,
EA
they
games.
fix a bug and add 2 more, and it's like a fucking Hydra.
Probably because they have a very anti-crunch culture at Respawn. That's probably something to do with it, but...
It's a British company.
Oh! So they have bad feed
Oh.
and bad culture.
Anti-crunch,
Oh, I
what the fuck?
got it.
It's still a broken ass game. No one's gonna play if they don't
EA isn't a really big fan
Their
of upping
teeth
their
crunch
wages,
most
you know.
likely when they eat.
Titanfall 3.
No, Flynn.
Also, did you see the
No.
trailer earlier?
Or
Apex?
for the new
No.
Legend.
Oh,
100
that
update.
Hey, Gabe, what's that DayZ update all about?
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, bug fixes.
Just read the description or
I
patch
didn't hear
notes.
anything about it. Okay, I need to lower my fucking volume. 1 second.
Are you just playing regular multiplayer? Like, what are you doing? You
Holy
playing
shit,
SAS?
man.
Oh,
So it's really fucking loud.
thought you were playing
Okay.
CND.
Okay, so
Oh
what were you
boy.
saying?
Do you know what the DayZ update's all about? Do you know if it's bug
The one that
fixes?
happened today? I'm pretty sure it's a bug fix. I actually didn't look at it.
Oh, this.
The next update, the next major update should be within like another 5 weeks. I know that.
Damn, they're crunching out updates fast.
Yeah.
DayZ?
Yeah,
Damn, DayZ's getting updates?
it's
God knows
always
it
been
is.
getting updates.
For about a
Damn!
decade now.
The DayZ devs are actually really good.
Honestly, the DayZ devs care about their game way more than any other fucking bullshittery.
Yeah. And the problem with big name studios is that they have such high budgets and they have so many players that they have just built into the games that they make. They don't have to fucking do anything because there isn't a threat to their brand at all if they make a shitty game. People will just
Now,
keep buying the
indie
games.
developers
Yeah.
don't have that luxury.
So they actually have to try and they make good games.
Like Project Zomboid, I'd love to play Project Zomboid with you, Gabe. The
I want
game's
to
so
play it.
nice.
Is it PC only?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It could totally run on console, but okay.
Do I get flowers for this?
Maybe.
In my
Don't
opinion,
tell me this
it
is going hard.
doesn't look very extravagant. That is a laggy individual.
Definitely a furry RPer.
Balance.
Fine.
You got me fucking saying it.
Good. Cope.
Damn it. I will cope. You know what? I will cope.
You will. You will. That's right. That's right. Blow your brains out.
Holy shit.
Whoa! Holy
Oh, I got final kill
shit.
cam. Yo. I feel special.
You should feel special.
That was the gayest thing you've ever said.
What?
Bigfoot.
How is that the gayest thing I've ever said? I literally said I fucked a guy.
You did what?
Alex, were you here for the diamond
Were
discussion?
you not here for that conversation?
Oh yeah, I was here. Don't worry, I was just fucking eating pancakes.
Why are you fucking degenerate?
What?
What the fuck is pancakes degenerate? What the fuck?
No, no, no. It is 3 in the afternoon and you're eating pancakes?
Well, they're actually waffles, but I mean...
Even
Bro!
worse.
Hey, Sniper.
What?
New PlayStation Vita dropped. Well, kinda.
Hey,
Gabe,
no
did you see
man.
the Steam Deck video I sent you?
You sent me a Steam Deck video?
Yeah, my Linus Tech Tips.
Oh, the 3 TB one? No,
Yeah.
let me do that right now, actually. I'm already tired of this. Close. Close.
But you know I keep that thing on.
Linus the type of dude to never touch a woman.
He doesn't need to.
Look at him.
Well, the women
Yeah,
obviously
dude.
touch him. I don't know what you're on about.
Women wish they could touch it. Yeah, good point. Joystick condoms. Dude, that would give you some crazy arthritis. Like
That would
holding the
lead to
damn thing.
crazy osteoporosis.
Yeah, for just carrying the thing for an extended period of time. Jesus.
Are you kidding? I'm so done.
Are you kidding me, Nick?
You stupid fucking.
All fucking righteous fucking. Yeah, I don't have the guts to say it.
You said it yesterday.
I did say it yesterday.
Why can't you say it today?
Once a
Gabe.
month.
Gabe. Gabe.
Once a month.
Diamond.
It's his weekly voucher.
So I finally
I
did the
honestly
good
think
thing and
Gabe
stayed
is
to
a Diamond fan, I'm not gonna lie to
yearly
you.
subscription on PS Plus and not monthly, you know?
I wish I knew what the fuck you were talking
Oh
about.
yeah, have you guys heard, sometime...
What, the Diamond? Okay,
The
hey,
Diamond.
you know the actor for Gus for Gus
Yeah.
Fring in the funny show Breaking Bad?
I think so.
Yeah, so basically he says the Diamond in Payday 2 and it's really funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, Nate's on.
Nathan's on.
Nathan's on.
Diamond.
Nathan!
Nathan!
Strapping boys. ATF strapping by.
MA UAV inbound.
Why did he...
What?
What?
Gabe, you saw that, right?
What?
Did you see where he started our party?
No, he's just playing Warhammer.
No.
So either
He
we
started
can
our
expect
party
him
with
to
me.
absolutely join or absolutely not join.
Who you started a party with?
Me. Started our party with me, Snipsnor.
In your private DMs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, dude.
Also, another question. How the fuck would Gabe know that?
Wait, did it start a group with you too, Gabe?
No. I'm not in that group.
What the fuck? So confused.
So say hi.
You probably started in your private DMs.
I'm not gonna join it. I'm not leaving you guys.
Loyal. It's so cute. Aw.
Big fun, I'm gonna rip your skull forcibly out of your ass.
It's a Game Grumps moment.
Hate women.
Even Sour Patch Kids to African tribes.
Sorry.
Big Wolf would be a little quirky though.
He's all quirked up.
Yeah, no.
He's a
It's
quirk
the
of
exact
Jared
same thing that
Boy.
you heard what I was about to say when she got to the ball.
What?
Very subtle.
Very subtle. I'm going...
The diamond.
I'm going Davianward.
Shit.
I'm gonna freeze.
No, I'm not.
What?
You can say that. That's racist.
You know what I'd totally do if this wasn't for the fact that it's basically goddamn impossible?
What?
I'd kill fucking Rathian with a greatsword. But a sniper knows what Rathians like to do. Alright, so now that I'm
Alex
done
after,
being Dante,
Alex after
being
getting
Dante.
stun-locked by a Rathian.
Dude, I actually got fucking
Just
stun-locked for 30 seconds straight. I actually am dangerous. Imagine you're trying to have fun, and then all of a sudden you're stun-locked. You watch a YouTube short and you're still stun-locked.
Rathian is like the only monster that does that too.
Jesus.
Where the fuck is this last enemy? I'm trying to clear out this camp, and this one little bitch is not showing up.
Oh yeah, there's your armor now. So,
Just could you
yeah,
stop
the
thundering,
Wrath
please?
armor, the pink
Hold up.
Rathian armor has higher stats. The Guardian. Nearly million up. Now the question arises: do I want to try to get the goddamn
No.
pink
No, you
Rathian
don't.
armor?
It's not worth it.
Because
What
yeah,
are the
the
perks
armor
on it?
say dog shit.
What are the perks on it?
Let's see. Evade Extender, which is
Not what you need.
Tool Specialist,
Not what you need.
Windproof, which is okay.
Not what you need. Windproof isn't good. It only applies for like 3 monsters.
Handicraft, and Tool Specialist.
Okay, which one of you is watching that? Which one of you
Also-
degenerates?
You shitheads.
Nate
You
moment.
shithead student.
I don't
The
know
diamond.
that the peak of insults in our group is the internet.
He doesn't know anything. Yep, it is the
No,
peak
think of insults
insult.
as honestly nig.
That's a bear moment, honestly.
That is a bear moment, yeah.
Bro,
I
bro.
must agree.
Certified bear moment.
Bro, could it stop thundering for fuck's sake?
Definitely, definitely a Florida moment.
Yo, my dad found my fursuit. I'm getting kicked out, Chad.
Why is there a,
It should be
why is
funny,
there a
but it
carrier
is.
pushing?
Sir, why does the Zora Magnos armor have fucking +4 but -9?
I want to play Calamity mod so
Yeah,
badly.
+4 -9 for the resist.
I
Oh
might
yeah, no,
buy a
no.
PC to
Just
buy
because an
Calamity
armor
mod
has
just
high
for that.
defense doesn't mean its resists are gonna be good, Alex.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That's the
There's
thing.
actually. Oh wait,
Its
I'm like
defense isn't
landing on
even
your
good.
butt.
It's 44 compared to fucking Jura armor or Gyaradosis. It's fucking 44 as well, and it's a
Oh.
-4.
Zora's armor isn't good. That should just be made apparent. It isn't good.
It's not good, but
It
looks
doesn't even
cool.
look good either. The female armor looks terrible. Can you send me a screenshot of the male armor? Because I don't know.
You A and B or just A or B?
Both.
Alright. I have the Zora helmet for A just because it actually looks cool. And put it on later armor.
You'll get the layered Zora armor really quickly, actually.
Pretty much immediately.
As soon as you get Iceborne.
I'm so
Yeah.
close to the final
You just
one.
need... What group is this? It's literally a chat called Vermintide. I'm not joining that.
Is it the homosexual?
Mainly because I never download Vermintide.
The 2 armor sets sniper.
Oh wow, this looks sick.
Trophy earned. It's my 5th trophy.
The
of
A
the day.
helmet looks significantly better than the B helmet, but the B armor looks significantly better than the A armor.
Now I have only the most annoying
Wow,
one
those
left.
are incredibly mid. Abilities. You're not good. Because you wanna know if you wanna hear why earplugs isn't good, Alex? Because you can just dodge.
Well, someone just got blown up off in the distance.
It is really hard
Fallout 4.
to dodge for Alex. Earplugs. Yeah, don't. Not worth it. we survive some of the attacks of the monster, you know. Don't assume.
Shaggy Yaoguai.
He found it.
His name was Shaggy.
What's that?
I haven't hit.
You disappear! No fair! Gonna find you soon, human!
It's just...
I can smell you out there! I wanted a fight! What? Who's there?
How is it? By the way, Alex, armor I'm wearing. Because he's a
Get some!
Dude, Alex, but we are gonna get you sloppy armor for vanity. I will actually help you with that if you get ice sword to finish the game. I will help you get that armor as vanity. Good idea, though.
You can press square to view it.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Well, you know, took a radiation bath, hung out with a big green guy, then I pulled this encoded chip out of a courser's neck. He was not happy.
A courser chip. You fought a courser.
That is not hard.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Black Dye Merchants
Next stop, the railroad.
Choo-choo!
Ah, yes. Anyway, you need a code phrase in order to find them. Follow the Freedom Trail. Good luck.
In my secret club, the code phrase is just 2 words.
Hi.
Awesome and me.
Yes, well, that's not going to help you, Hugh. But I'm sure someone with your creativity will be able to figure it out.
Isn't it an event quest? Yeah, it was spawned that way.
Choo-choo!
I've fought in a mini television. The Black Dye Merchant. Hey, do you know where you fight the last Ronin?
Yeah.
Like the last sword Ronin? He's around there.
Oh no, I know where it is now. You have to buy everything or you have to buy it.
I'd assume that's that. Is it Gene Varna? It has a stupid name, but it's scary. Yeah, Alex, you have to get master rank level 45 to be able to do any of the quests that I do. Ancient Lesson or regular Lesson? You can do the regular. No. Actually, I recommend you use the Geralt for the protective. Special assignment. No, you should have to do a special assignment. It's a special assignment. Yeah. Let's tell you. I don't think you have it yet. You don't need ice cream. No, you don't. It's not on the restaurant. No, you don't. You don't have clutch ball. Then how does he not have a clutch ball?
I don't know, but I have iPhone.
Alex, did you download ice cream? Bigfoot, would you buy the Iceborne edition?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Unturnable. Bro, either all of us are wrong or you're just stupid. And I think it's just you're just stupid. It could be both. You know, no one's gonna admit that it's probably both.
It stings. So, that's not right.
Oh, I need it. Probably.
So it starts with R?
Hell happened there?
No. I have to start over.
You went... We arranged this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Not 1 foot closer.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I don't think Chad.
Put down your weapons first.
Until I determine you're not a threat, we'll point our weapons wherever we damn well please. Who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
We'll look into that. Last question. Why are you here?
Let's say, hypothetically, I've come into possession of a Courser chip. Would you be able to help?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Oh, yeah. The little riddles and the decoder ring trick really makes it hard to find you.
Anyone that wants to meet us is under surveillance as soon as they follow the Freedom Trail. If you were a threat to our organization, all you'd find here is an empty room.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't get Hunter. Getting Hunter. Especially I like Hunter.
Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
A lot of people hack up in Theedark. You need to go to the guiding lamp.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small...
Perfect.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
Hi.
Made up your mind. We decode the Courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
I know.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man,
They want
crash.
ugly motherfuckers.
Together.
Memory hiccup.
Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet baseline. Come on. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, guys.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But
No,
to be crystal
not
clear,
interested
if
in
you
working
use
with
that
the
data
railroad.
and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Jesus! Jesus was at an IEM. Jesus was at a CSGO event.
No. Bigfoot, you need to work on your jokes. Always be asking Z questions. You heard him. He ain't repeating himself. He didn't stutter. Time to go back to get my superpowers. Blink twice if you're in danger.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Nah, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station, that's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Have I given you reason to doubt me?
No. But do you realize how critical this is for both of us? And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Honestly, he's got a good argument. I would.
Do what?
No, we can change that.
Up. What the fuck?
Tiananmen Square. Yeah, that's New York for you.
I don't know.
Because he's quirky like that.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. The Institute kidnapped him while I was still trapped. I've been trying to get him back.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking
Uh-huh.
the only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen. Trouble is...
Uh-huh. Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just... That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way...
I need your help with these schematics.
Oh yeah? What are they for?
These are plans for building a signal interceptor to get inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They killed my wife.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'd like to help, but you know my situation. I've got to deal with the immediate problems first.
I own Ghost of Tsushima. I literally went for a few minutes, but... Yeah, I'm one tail away. Yeah, I can't find it.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
If I told you I'm with the Minutemen, would you still want to shoot me?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
Do you want my help, or should I be on my way?
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Yeah, it's a ship off.
Will you be willing to join the Minutemen once I've dealt with those raiders?
Well, we'll certainly give it a good long think. People have gotten used to not being able to count on you folks. It's not going to change overnight.
All the way at Corvega Assembly Plant. You are my fire. Why are you listening to Queen?
Why aren't you listening?
Because I'm streaming.
Huh?
Because I want to. I invented fear, Raiders. I am fear itself. You sure it's not your playlist? No, it's called Nigeriasaurus.
Alex, shut up. Alex, shut up. Alex.
Disappearing act. Huh?
Just be quiet.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I shoot your arm off, lady?
You think you'll be any different?
It's just
Playing games with me, huh?
swear to God.
Jesus.
Perfect.
My aunt helped There's no winning.
Yeah, there's no winning to that argument. There is.
Yeah, there are.
I think I went through inside the wrong entrance.
Ah, that supercharger sounds so good.
Take it back, take it back. Hit the road, Jack.
Alex, I'm in the middle of a 10 lap race. God, that was a mosh pit of cars. I cannot look at it right now.
Thank you.
Nothing. It's getting worse. The shadow recruit died last night. Pharaoh got him good.
What's that? What?
God's there.
We're down the
Why is there a van full of Mexicans in front of me?
Whoa.
That's the name of the Porsche in front of me. Yeah, his name is Van Full of Mexicans.
Nice.
You dare shoot God. Oh, you didn't scare me off, Raider.
Bro, this guy is driving so terribly. Van full of Mexicans is pulled so far ahead of me.
So dead.
He's pulling. He is pulling.
Yes. No mortal weapons can hurt me.
Look it up. Exactly how you look things up normally. That's Polish. Polish scorpion.
put a live grenade in the raider's pocket. First. It's the first time I've ever successfully put a grenade on the raider. No.
Top tier. I mean, eighth place because I got hit in the third battle. I was in fourth. It happened again.
Got it.
It's a good game. Hey, Nate is not gay.
Yes.
That's not saying much.
Sniper, did you ever install,
That's it.
Don't act like that, Sniper. I just fucking heard you. It's a yes or no question. That's fine, I got it. Vermintide. Horn slasher. Yep. Yeah, but
I like payday.
yeah, we're on payday. Like Sniper said. Wait. Did you or did you not install it, Sniper? That's all I need to know.
No, I didn't install it. Your email deleted all the names. I was focusing on my reading.
Okay. Bigfoot, do you want to see a chick light of this at all? Okay, well, if you do... Yeah, this game's fucking shit. I have a lot. If you want it, let me know. I'm fucking my car. I'm still in the fucking text, send it.
Alright. See you later.
I mean, yeah,
You, there was no need for the moan.
As long as it is print, that's fine.
Whoa. Whoa. Somehow I don't believe that. No.
What the fuck was that?
Hear me? Watch
Dude, this RSR is so aggressive. Oh, effective.
Light him up!
Yeah, well, it's one dude killing entire camps of Mongols a day.
Playing games with me, huh?
That's all I do is play video games. No. Dep- Same with Russia.
That's not the issue.
Bigfoot is the issue. As the government shows up to Bigfoot's house. Open up!
What's the German FBI?
Yeah, I think so. Too many times. General Akbar.
You find those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
You're welcome, settler. What can I say except Bigfoot's a racist?
Huh?
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Let's see what you have.
Always happy to make a sale.
Always happy to make a sale.
That didn't get him a penalty for slamming me into the wall while writing it. God damn it. He did it again.
Hey.
Bro, he just
Mama Murphy.
rammed me into a wall again.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us
You know,
here,
for
kid.
Canadian,
Your
not very-
energy is tied to this place.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. 'Cause this world ain't yours, is it? I saw you leave that ice.
This world is my world.
The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take you. You're on the trail of the man who took your boy. I see a house. Locked up tight. Chains put on by a smiling shark. But there's another way. I can see it. A key. Lost and forgotten. Fallen down below. Search the chairs beneath the house. They hold the secret. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Okay, I just feel the drug addict. No, I said a field.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right... By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. Not much use yet. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I'm listening.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
What was it?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs. On us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
I don't know the first thing about the Minutemen.
That doesn't matter. The Minutemen of the last few years are gone, and nobody's gonna miss them. We don't need any more petty politics, or squabbling over resources, or arguing over who has seniority. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
So if I'm a general, where's my army?
You're looking at it, I'm afraid. But I wasn't joking when I called you that. The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Bro!
Excuse me.
You wanted help earlier. Some kind of machine to get into the Institute?
I'm not sure I can explain how it works, but a former Institute scientist gave me these plans.
There can't be too many former Institute scientists running around loose. I guess he'd be likely to know what he's talking about. If anyone can help you, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he can't build or fix. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get, so see what you can do to help.
Hey, I lived in holes worse than this.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
I need to know if you can build this.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Either it is, or we end up building one hell of a paperweight.
Well, whoever wrote this does seem to know what they're talking about. Could be a genius or totally insane.
Oh no, Sturgis is going up to heaven!
Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear... and it's going to be big.
Boom boom snap? Oh. Sturgis! Don't you go back there.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yes.
There's a giant metal pizza sitting on the ground now, so yeah.
I was just asking. No need for the snide remarks. I think I got the rest of this contraption figured out. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Let me break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing. 1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. It's pretty technical here, but looks like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission. 4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
What are you playing? Dude, that's what I said. Oh, yeah, Alex. Alex, you want to know how you get back there? You need to wait for him. Once you beat the tree on the track. Yeah, bro. What's he doing? Why are you playing ball? Got a good point. I'm back permanently now. What's the
everything looks good on my end. I'm ready to see if this thing actually works.
Let's do this.
You sure?
They have different
Okay.
names, but
Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
Going to the future.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular being. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
A beetle.
Like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Can I skip this? How do I skip this through the cutscene? Sure. Gran Turismo Live.
About it. I've also been doing the sport races.
Is there even anyone else who plays those?
What, the sports races? I've been getting a full lobby.
What league are you in?
For the race entries?
No, EP league. What league? Are you Crystal, Amethyst, Ruby, or Emerald?
For GT League, I am...
I'm doing Save Course Meeting Rank 1.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Lancer Evo. Oh, I'll find if you want to play this right now.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
I'm just saying
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It's stuck.
Sean.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Again?
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Why would I give him mine? No, I don't own Daisy. I got it off Gabe.
Come on, you give him your account. It's not like he wants to. Because you have my account app. Oh, right. That's true. That's why I haven't given anyone my account, because you have it for DLC for Stellaris. Oh, Nissan, you're stupid, bro.
Also, I looked at some Gran Turismo gameplay. It's
No way to pick this.
yeah.
Watching gameplay is different from playing a game, though. It's so much more.
Only opens with a key.
People always compare gameplay to playing.
Broken.
Different.
Then hate me.
Sean?
Not saying just to you. I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm Sean.
Gameplay as a way to say, hey, I'm not gonna like that game. Is kind of dumb.
I just don't like racing games.
Sean. Is that really you?
Who are you?
So fun, but
because you kill people.
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
I mean, you also have a.
I own that. I own that.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Hey, Bear. What was the name of that game?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father, help me!
Sean.
All the motors out of Barbie.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
That sounds incredibly fun.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
Bear, you can really.
I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Okay, you can really feel the effects of.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, you
not.
could.
I'm not. But you can
And
feel
I
the
would be
effects of
powerless to stop you.
really. Oh, that's really aggressive in Perception cars. Oh yeah. Because they're so
Just-
sticky as cars.
Help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this
Hey,
time.
Bigfoot, don't you own Daisy?
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Yeah, it's my perfect on Facebook.
It's really you?
Okay, I mean, we could force hack.
After all this time.
Yes, it's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time.
Okay, hey, but
You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed, Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
We just have them have full inventory.
But why?
They get
Why take a child?
Bigfoot, you get a PK,
Why
you get a
take
break
you?
axe.
Ah, now that's the question, isn't
The
it?
thing is, he'd probably get a kill with it.
Why me?
He probably would.
At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
If you fail the quest, which you might, I think it's target content is really hard to beat. So I only use vouchers if you're farming.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I'm just letting Bigfoot play it.
Sean,
Yes, I don't want people to play this game because I like
it's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Hey there, you told us all to download it, and then you left us.
That is true.
Then you left us. You abandoned us as soon as
She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
I still play Stardew.
Now with us.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Biggest dodge, not by a lot. It's only like a 2% increase in dodge. But she also does backwards. She typically has the least amount of walk. And she does not. She's the only character that doesn't wield guns besides
tabletop.
No, it's Warhammer. It's like
friends.
Your mother?
Yes. Sure. I've gone over the records of...
Collateral damage? She was murdered.
Killed? Yes. Murdered? I'm not so sure about that. Still, I do regret never having known her. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. God, what else can I say?
Right. So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility, the Institute.
I like the Outcast engineer for Martin because if it would let me in.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprise. The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Just give. What else can I say?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Sean.
What is that plane doing
Busted.
up there? Are you in this free line?
You don't deserve a burger.
Fuck you, Michael. He deserves a burger.
Call this a clean. Are you
receptor's malfunctioning. Can you not see the grind?
Almost done.
My apologies, sir.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive.
Doc.
Oh,
They weren't kidding.
I don't know.
You really are.
Most of them have lasted long past their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie Phil.
If you ask me,
You can think of me as the
built pretty
Institute's
well.
chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water, and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. Can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Doing over there, sniper? Where are you guys?
Thanks again.
Of course.
You're right.
Alan.
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
This guy works at Sigmar, by the way, the guy I'm playing.
Do you have an import yourself, bitch?
Victor Salt Squire.
Why don't you take all the land? Fuck. Pretty good import, that's what's... Does anyone want the bicycle? I'll keep it.
Yeah, full fire.
Should I keep the car battery? I have a car battery.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%.
Part of me feels like... There's no way that hit us. I can't say shit.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old right now. It's remarkable. Any child can survive for some time. Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
It's best not to dwell on the subject.
There's still people, and they're
Why
suffering.
is it up there?
At least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
I know, this is very easy. David was rocking the general pepper fist. Yeah. He's never gonna blend in with anything, but I mean... He looks cool. He looks cool as fuck. We're nomads. Have fun. Literally our whole existence, if we die, we die. Wander back to where we want to be. Except that. Except that, we're not pushing that. Oh no, we'll push that eventually. We just need to get close to it. A lot. We need bombs, bombs, and more bombs.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here.
Yeah.
Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Wandering this way, now he's gone.
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Let's just stay in this bunker until the turn day. That sounds like a chaos spawn.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
How long have you had that? Since I spawned.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
You really can't. Hey, do you want to snub nose it? One of these. Do I want to snub nose it? Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
He said he wanted something fast and value, so I said, like, I recommended Insect Wave, and he liked Great Sword and Insect Wave. I mean, he can do some.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Dr. Lee, I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Dr. Lee, tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr.
Whoops.
Honestly, though, this Victor kind of sucks in that mode.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, you didn't know that. That's fine. If anything, I'll play card if you want me to play that game mode again.
Yeah, check the chat.
I will eventually.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
No! Gabe, what kind of AK are you?
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together. They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me and send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Mom? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest.
Like, you're
an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precaution. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
It's my dad's old account. I got started on it 3 years ago.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered them already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for a single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production line. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Justin.
Yes? What do you need?
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Goodbye, Justin Ayo.
Do you guys want to fill up on? I think we're at Brenham.
Oh, I do have it solved. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's my other category. Okay, I was like,
So something that News gave is the page.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will
Any nation has a big
can
boss.
be a recipe for chaos.
So it's like every other wonder gizmo ever invented. When will you eggheads learn?
Have faith. Let me show you how we deal with such problems. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a Courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
It'll instantly kill basically anything.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy, but I'm confident that with a Courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Oh, the pig. Have a martyr? Oh, you have city martyr. You have tier 1 martyr. Yeah. Yeah. Shitty one. Not the modern ones that I have are fucking broken. Well, yeah, they're nowhere near broken. They're good. Do you even know what it is?
Alex.
No. It's an armored infantry fighting vehicle.
Bigfoot, would you be okay with Alex getting on your account to install Stardew? Oh.
Yeah, you're pretty shopping.
I'll just say in here that to ask you, would I, Alex? Actually, I probably would have. I absolutely said that.
Combat boots. Bucket of chicken here, level 3. Did you say like yeah, level 3.
Someone, please! Help! This thing is
I
gonna
will
kill me!
live here, level 9. Up, Kraber. Level 0. Kraber here, level 9. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I know. That's how bad it is. What? Is it for like Oh, it was the sniper's. It was the sniper's shotgun event, I think. Because you craft Mastiff and Kraber. Also, the fact the game is red. Yeah, Valkyrie's getting a nerf. Finally. She's now an assault legend instead of a recon. She is. Her ultimate can only go up 90 meters now instead of normal top height. There's a few other things.
Wait.
They finally add a sniper menu. That's a tactical. Ultimate, literally. Right here. So, no, this is what her ultimate does, okay? You pull out a sniper rifle, custom made. It does 20 damage, right?
I'm gonna make this as painful as possible.
Damage. That's her ultimate. Her passive is when she's looking through a sniper scope, you can see what legend someone is, what like armor they have, and like some other info. So it's like yeah, so
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Guys, that crypto's a Mozzie!
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
Let's just get this over with.
Right behind you, sir.
It's basically combining Crypto's drone with Valkyrie's ability to fly. Sky behind us. Sky behind us.
Better make your peace.
No, server reset is literally in a minute.
Hey, who's there?
Sweet.
Still alive? Christ.
Do you want your house to celebrate with 2 caps of vanilla extract and a cup placed in the oven at 300 for an hour? Your house is on heaven.
Fair, what does that do?
It genuinely does that. Like, that's exactly what it does.
Oh, wait, is there another bomb?
No.
Sir, you just trying to shoot me with the fat man? Never give up and never surrender.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I haven't traded in this stuff.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk fast, sir. Just make sure you get it right. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
What a mouthful.
Flying a plane in War Thunder when you snap your wings to dodge a bullet.
Yeah, you're Germany. I believe you.
I was watching YouTube shorts.
Cocomelon!
I saw a Cocomelon toy at frickin' Walmart in San Diego yesterday.
If you're not here to talk, then you're here to die. Kill these sons of bitches.
Hi.
Well done. Gamma, get it to the top.
Loading in 2, 1. Loading in. I shot him. You shot him, is he dead?
Where'd that little fucker go?
Actually, where is he? I'm gonna keep going until I die.
Double that one.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Oh, I see a heli crash. Got a flare gun. Ow!
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you. Time to reel him in.
Still more? Oh my god, 19 to 9.
Disappearing.
Bingo.
Huh?
I gotta get the smoke.
The lapel.
Sweet.
Turn up, you're dead.
Sniper, you don't eat someone's beans.
I'm eating his beans.
Okay, I see a heli crash real quick.
Scared, huh? You should
Run
be.
in the direction of the airplane in the sky. You're fine.
That guy was about us.
Thought you could hide? Think you're tough? Come on!
Give it a Take this then.
No one likes Angry Birds.
Who's that?
Oh shit!
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
We're officially going south, by the way, no helicopter.
Gabriel and his gang are sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies. I'm just glad it's over.
While we can do nothing for Gabriel's victims, we can at least take comfort in the knowledge that the threat has been removed. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and...
Why isn't it an official thing?
Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Are you already up at the helipad?
Yeah. I'm out, whatever the fuck is, yeah.
Oh, I see it. Players?
Eight players.
Make it.
No. That's not it.
Oh, I think the server
Yeah, I
goes
knew
on there.
you weren't dead, motherfucker. M4 ammo, ghillie suit, beret, flank. I one-shot knocked him out. So much 308. Oh my god.
Oh, you get to the final level.
Sure he wasn't running the bar?
No, I from the thing. From the airdrop.
Yes, you keep on going stuff. This
coming
stuff
over
is
the
on my
hill.
previous run. Oh. If you quit, you lose it as well.
Yeah, I think that's what the airplanes signify airdrops.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's an airdrop.
Yeah, you can just keep stacking your items to death.
When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Yeah, because we need to get out.
Nearly indestructible,
Because if this
but when you
airdrop got
finally
broadcast,
die, it hurts.
Ryan's coming up the hill. game's behind me.
Sweet, the Battle of Bunker Hill.
Yeah, I'm up. Yo, what's up? You think I was a car? That was
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I want to say he got his gear here.
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
There's two field backpacks. Does anyone want the EMP?
Oh, shit, there's gear over here.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
We need a code for whether or not you actually see a person or you see a stalker.
Are they trying to make a warp stone right now? Yep.
Pineapple! Pineapple. Yeah, pineapple.
Pineapple, apple pen.
Let's just go this way, guys. Like, go to the forest line. Like, this right thing we're doing this situation.
So if there is a person, you say person. If there you think to be a person, you say pineapple.
That's a minefield. Uwaga!